Hi, my name is Amanda Zedrick. I'm the program director with the First Tee of Greater Miami Valley, and welcome to all of you to the RBS Mentoring Program this year as our campus coaches at the Miami University Hamilton. We're so excited to have you. Thank you very much for taking part in this course and making the decision to make an impact on a young child's life this year. I'm going to take you through some information about the First Tee, and I look forward to meeting all of you soon. The First Tee nationally was founded in 1997. It was launched with a partnership with the PGA Tour and the Masters, the United States Golf Association, the LPGA, and the PGA of America. And those are the founding partners. And it has grown to 189 chapters nationally with 5 international chapters, with the goal to reach 17 million kids by 2017. This is a picture here of participants in our program up in Dayton at Kitty Hawk Golf Course. Our mission statement is to impact the lives of young people by providing educational opportunities that build character, instill life-enhancing values, and promote healthy choices through the game of golf. You'll notice that golf is the last word in our mission statement. And the reason for that is that we really focus on building the life skills that are going to prepare a child for success in school and in life. And the bonus is that we just get to do it while we're on the golf course. So in every lesson, we seamlessly integrate all of our core lessons, our core values, and healthy habits. And I'll go through all of those here shortly. So like I just mentioned, the basis of our curriculum is surrounded around our 9 core values and our 9 healthy habits. And all of this is combined to what we consider our life skills education experience. Our 9 core values are honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, respect, confidence, responsibility, perseverance, courtesy, and judgment. And judgment is a fun one because oftentimes that is associated with a negative connotation of being judgmental of other people. But really, in our case, we use judgment as a word to cover making good decisions and making good choices. And this will be one of the core values that we focus on pretty heavily throughout the school year with the students in this program, because it's all about making healthy choices that are going to help you move forward in your life. And a lot of these core values tie in with one another. You can see honesty and integrity oftentimes go hand in hand. One of our coaches likes to say that integrity is honesty over time, and I think that's a great way to describe it. But we'll focus on all of these core values during each one of the lessons this year. At the beginning of each session with the students, we will have a golf lesson, and it will be introduced with a core value. And so that will be a theme throughout the session that evening. And the questions that you ask the students during dinner and during your conversations with each other will revolve around the core values and how they relate to the lesson that day. Our national office also just a few years ago launched the 9 Healthy Habits, which was a collaboration between the First Tee with the Annika Foundation and the Florida Hospital for Children. And really they categorize these healthy habits into 3 groups: the physical, emotional, and social healthy habits. And so what we've done through this year's curriculum is paired each lesson with the core value to also introduce a healthy habit. So we may be talking about judgment and safety and how to make healthy choices that are also safe. We also might be talking about responsibility to your community and what it means to give back and be a responsible member of your community and society. So those are just small examples of how we'll integrate all of the curriculum and life skills within the First Tee to each of the classes that you guys have this semester. As I mentioned before, the life skills experience is really the phrase that we use to cover everything that's involved in the First Tee curriculum. And the focus of our life skills education program is to impact the lives of young people by creating fun, golf-related opportunities in which to learn valuable life skills that can be applied on and off the golf course. And one of the words you'll hear us use a lot is seamless. And it's really a seamless approach to delivering this life skills education is what works. We want to make things fun for the kids because we know if they're not having fun, they're probably not going to come back and get as much out of it and really be able to apply themselves and apply the life skills that they're learning. So a lot of our education is activity based, and so they'll be learning through activities and games without really realizing what they're doing until we go back and ask them throughout the process what they learned, what they observed, and what they think they might take to move forward and apply in their daily lives. Here's just an example of how a participant might move through our programs. We will be primarily working with kids that we would categorize in this target level, which is at the bottom of this graph here, but our target level can really encompass anyone that we're exposing the game of golf to. It's not necessarily a certification level, but they do get exposed to the core values, to the healthy habits, to the life skills, and it's really adaptable to any situation, which is why it's perfect for this group since this is kind of uncharted territory for us and working with mentors in groups in a structured setting year-round. But if you were to partake in some of our summer certification programs, which are more of the traditional golf programs that you would associate the first tee with, you can see here that participants start at the bottom level of player, which is the introduction to the first tee, and then can be moved up into different categories: par, birdie, eagle, and ace, as they develop mastery of the skills along the way. But really the evolution of the curriculum is that they are exposed at the beginning, then they apply what the skills they have learned, and then they have a mastery-driven approach so that they become a master of those skills by the time that they're considered ace and a player for life. You can see in the graph on the right that there's 3 concentric circles here. We have the golf skills, the 9 healthy habits, and the life skills. And where they intersect is what we call the seamless delivery. And so hopefully when we develop these activities, they won't even realize that by shaking someone's hand and introducing themselves and looking at them in the eye, that that's really the first step as what you do on the golf course, but it's really a life skill on how to introduce yourself confidently and shake someone's hand without going limp, and really making a good impression on that first introduction. So that's just another small example of how we approach each lesson. We have 4 building blocks of our coaching philosophy. I already mentioned the activity-based building block, which is really focused around doing games and activities that they're going to learn lessons from rather than just standing up and talking in front of them for an hour. That's not fun for anyone, and it's not fun for us either to not be able to participate with them. So we always want to focus on activity-based learning. The second building block is empowering youth. And this is really where this program is going to take this block to the next level. You'll see here that it's relationship focused and youth centered. And that's our primary goal here, is to serve the kids that are in this program and provide them with an adult role model that they can look up to and they can rely on, build a relationship with, and trust to move forward. The third building block is mastery driven. That's balancing our process and our outcome. And a lot of times you'll hear this process versus outcome. You could talk about it with schoolwork. You could talk about it with getting a job. It's really focusing on what are the different parts of fulfilling a goal that you're going to focus on in order to reach that goal. So for instance, when we're talking about golf, we talk about the different parts of the swing. So it could be grip or stance or setup or how far to hold it back. And those are all parts of the process. The outcome is where the ball goes at the end, but we want to celebrate the successes in the process because we know that the outcome is not always going to be 100% accurate every time. And it's building and balancing those processes in order to make a successful golf swing and relating that back to life. And then finally, it's continuous learning and always evaluating ourselves along the way. You'll hear us do a good, better, how after different sessions, and this might be something that we'll check in with you on in the middle of the semester, and what's going well, what could be better, and how can we make it better. And also taking opportunities for coachable moments and really recognizing when a student might need more help in an area rather than asking them the questions to empower them they might need more help, and it might be a time where you need to step in and really give some of your personal advice and your personal experience in order to help them move forward. We're in the process of doing our 2014 program survey, so I wanted to share with you our 2013 program outcomes. Some of the things we're most proud of are that 86% of families reported a positive change in their child's interpersonal skills, and that's right hand in hand with our meet and greet. And you guys will do that on the very first day, and teaching the kids how to introduce themselves, shake hands, give a smile, and that's a really important step in building relationships with people. We also had that 72% reported a positive change in their child's confidence at school, home, and other activities. And building confidence is a huge part of the First Tee program. It's one of my favorite core values because once you can build someone's confidence and they can believe in themselves, anything is possible. And so I think this is a really important life skill and core value that we can focus on and imparting in the students in this program. We also had 58% report a positive change in their child's choices when it comes to personal health and wellness, and that's attributed to the healthy habits that we've integrated into the programs. And you guys will have the opportunity to really focus on healthy choices when we bring in the meals and dinner, and focus on what are some more positive choices that they can make as it relates to their eating, as opposed to some of the unhealthy choices that a lot of our teens make these days. And this program is one of several partnerships that we have throughout our area. We will serve 3 counties in 2014. We have partnered with several like-minded youth service agencies to provide our life skills experience. Miami University Hamilton is one of them. For this program, we've also partnered with the YMCA, with Girl Scouts, with the YWCA, After School All-Stars. Any youth service agency that has a similar mission and is imparting life skills and character development on our youth is someone that we look for in order to partner with. And the more kids that we can get involved in the life skills experience, the more we feel we'll be bettering our community. And here's just a small map that you can see of who we serve and where we serve them. As I mentioned, we're in Butler, Warren, and Montgomery counties. And you can see here in the orange category, those are our national school programs. And that means that we are teaching the First Tee life skills experience in the elementary schools, K through 5th grade. The PE teachers are trained to deliver the First Tee experience to the participants in that program in their PE classes. The blue categories are community program partners, and you can see the long list there, and it's continuing to grow as we expand and find other youth service agencies that we are able to provide programming to. And finally, the green dots are all of our facilities where we host our summer certification programs. And this year, we're proud to announce that we have had over 750 participants in our summer programs, which is a record for us. And it's helping us develop kids locally and progressing them through the program that are going to be better citizens and greater contributors to their communities. So that's my real brief 15-minute overview of the First Tee locally and the programs that we serve. These are some of our favorite pictures from the summer programs, but you can see here that the adults and mentors in the program are really passionate and really supportive of the kids that we serve, and that's our first priority, is to better the lives of the kids that we are serving. And we just greatly appreciate your support in making a difference in your community by taking this challenge on this semester. We're looking forward to working with you, and please feel free to reach out and contact me if you have any questions. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a week.